Alright guys, you know how much I like to bring you something different as much as I can, something that doesn't get as much shine as I think it should. And today, that's going to be the Foot Patrol and Saucony Jazz 81 History of Jazz. Let's go ahead and check it out. Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike from SneakerHistory.com and we are back on another video. Guys, thank you so much for joining. If you hadn't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, you're subscribing to the People Sneaker channel. We want to keep bringing you shoes that, you know, of course the hype things, the cool things, but also the things that we don't get as much shine, just like I mentioned in the intro. And with that being said, we're looking at another offering from Saucony, and this one's going to be a collaboration with the European sneaker store called Foot Patrol and their Jazz 81. Now guys, this is actually kind of a twofold anniversary sneaker. I guess that may be the best way to say it, because Foot Patrol is celebrating their 20th anniversary in business, while Saucony is celebrating their 40th anniversary of the Jazz 81, which actually the anniversary really started last year, but I think they're still putting out sneakers to really celebrate that time. Now, with this sneaker, it's a retro running sneaker, so probably not a lot of tech. Actually, not probably. There's not a lot of tech in the shoe, but the craftsmanship, the details on the shoe is something I thought was just awesome, and I thought it warranted a video. Now, this may find just maybe a niche group of sneakerheads who really find this entertaining or find it informative because it's not the, you know, the hype sneaker, but regardless, I think if you're a sneakerhead, you love quality, this is something you shouldn't be sleeping on. Now, I was able to pick this pair up from Sole Stop, and I think I got it for 87 bucks. So, Sole Stop is a Canadian store if you didn't know that. And I got it for $87 there. I think they retail for a little bit over 100 here. I can't remember the actual cost, but I got them, I guess they were on sale maybe? But it's a good pickup because the materials here definitely aren't $87 materials, if you know what I mean. Now, I guess I'll show you guys the box first. I always forget to do that first, sorry guys. But the box is just the Saucony Originals box. You see it's a thinner box, they put the Jazz in that smaller box, is this, that retro runner. Just says Saucony Originals here. It is going to have Jazz 81 Foot Patrol, and of course you guys know my size 10. And a color, just black or noir. But we're gonna get into more details again looking at the shoe than what they're showing on the box, of course. Now, what you'll see on this sneaker, first thing that really popped out to me is going to be the mud guard here, right across the toe box, because it's done in this nappy, long-haired suede, which they call it, I guess, Wolverine Suede, which I didn't realize this, but Saucony is actually owned by the shoe company Wolverine, which, if you guys are familiar with Wolverine, they do a lot of the leather work boots. And Wolverine leathers and suedes are actually, I guess, one of the leading distributors in North America, not only for their umbrella companies like Saucony, but I guess other, you know, other sneaker products and leather goods as well. So that was just kind of a fun fact I found out and sharing with you guys. But it's such a nice looking suede, long hair suede, and it's actually kind of, I don't know, what's the word I want to say? It's not completely stitched. I guess that's probably the best way to see it. So you guys see that on the sneaker, you guys are gonna get, again, better shots of the B-roll because it's a black sneaker, and that with my white background you see better, but it just kind of has some overlap here, some flap, where it just kind of hangs off the side a little bit, just kind of like they over measured almost. And that's going to be surrounding the toe box here. You're going to have that traditional mesh you would see on the Jazz 81. And going back to that, Saucony, just like a lot of the other heritage brands out there, they've gone back to their original sneakers, their fan favorites from back, you know, years past because of that anniversary, and went back and constructed the sneaker more closely to the original from 81. So you're gonna have the things like the closer to original tongue tag. This one's gonna be a little different because it has the collaboration, of course, but original shape, original kind of like sizing, things of that nature, just bringing it back to what it was when it first released. Now again, you're gonna have that toe box that's gonna be done in that black mesh as well. And as we go up the eyelets here, is going to be kind of a smooth Durabuck where all your flat black laces are gonna come through. And if I'm not mistaken, the black lace is the only lace we have. And, oh wait, no, I lied. They actually come with the white lace. You know what? I think I would probably stick with the black because this one seems to be a pure white lace, if you guys can see it. And the shoe, there's no really pure white on the shoe, so I don't see really that one can really fit well with the sneaker. Now, under that black lace, you're going to have a nylon tongue, which again, I'll get better shots with the B-roll, but it's supposed to represent like the nylon inners of a jacket that you would see. So really, you're gonna have that same type of stitching. And again, like I mentioned before, you're gonna have your Saucony tongue tag with your Foot Patrol branding that says History of Jazz or Heritage of Jazz. I think I said that wrong in the beginning. Heritage of Jazz. So let's go ahead and check that out as well and see you guys get a closer look, maybe, or we're gonna get better looks, of course. Now, with that, you're gonna have your traditional nylon that the Jazz typically would have on the side panels, both on the lateral and medial side. But you're gonna have alternating Saucony logos. So you're gonna have the off-white kind of cream color on the lateral side, and you're gonna have that black color on the medial side. So really cool to have that alternating. It's done on both shoes, of course. So you can see that it actually switches them up. So on the right shoe, the black is gonna be in the lateral and the cream is gonna be in the medial. So you kind of get the alternating all the way across the shoe. So it's really cool. Now let's get to the back of our shoe. The heel cup is going to be covered in that same suede that we saw on the toe box. Again, has that extra bit of material kind of flapping off the side. So you just kind of get that kind of worn, kind of rugged look, which I think is really cool. And if you look closely, pressed into the heel is going to have the Foot Patrol logo, where it's going to be kind of that gas mask. So that's really cool. I really like that little subtle branding there. And when you get to the top of the ankle collar here, you're gonna have Saucony done in black patent leather. So you see there's a lot of materials that work here, and they actually work really well together. That's probably one of the things that drew me to the shoe the most, was the mixture of materials and how well they put them together, and just makes it for a very premium style shoe, again, for a very GR cost, if that makes sense to you guys. Now again, sticking with that quality talk, we're gonna get into the ankle collar of the sneaker, done in a cream, really nice leather across that. You see that? Really nice leather going in there, and it's gonna actually get back into a nylon when you get into the deeper the inside of the sneaker. Another piece that really, I was more of a surprise because I couldn't see this in the product shots when I bought it, but the insole. Insole, look how thick this is. That is a super thick, really spongy, really springy insole that is gonna have a leather lining on it. That is going to have your Saucony Foot Patrol done up in kind of a gold foil, and you're gonna have some more text that says a Saucony and Foot Patrol collaboration celebrating the heritage of jazz. So again, those little touches here and there to just give it that pop to really differentiate it from the other Jazz 81s out there. And I think the same thing's to be said on the back of the tongue. Yep. Back of the tongue is gonna have the same deal, and I didn't mention that the back of this tongue, although the front is nylon, it is going to be backed by that same cream leather that we saw on the ankle collar, so super cool there as well. Now you're gonna have your traditional foam midsole here that was done with the original 81 sneaker. It's gonna be done in a mixture of kind of almost like an aged yellow and a cream color here going across, just kind of divided up pretty evenly. And of course, you're gonna have your really kind of rugged traction pattern that Saucony does use in their run. It's kind of that lug nut type, or not lug nut, but lug style traction with the Saucony branding right there in the middle. This shoe is a slimmer size shoe, slimmer running shoe. I went true to size. My size 10, it fits perfect for me because I don't have a wide foot. But just like a lot of shoes, a lot of times we talk, if you have a wide foot, probably go up half a size to get that comfort you're looking for. But other than that, I think it does fit true to size because it does break in. These materials do really, they're such a good material that they really do kind of wrap around your foot nicely. I think this is a fantastic shoe. I think it looks good. I think it's executed very well. Again, one of those sneakers you don't see often because it's outshined by some other things out there. But if you're looking for something a little different, something to really set yourself and your collection apart from others out there, this is, I think, a great one to add to the collection because, like I mentioned before, don't sleep on Saucony. Their quality is pretty solid, A1 for a lot of the sneakers that I have picked up. And I had the Salmon Suede. I did a video not too long ago. You guys actually, that was a great response to that video, so thank you for watching. I'll put the little tag up there so you guys can jump into that one if you hadn't seen it. But really just, again, speaking and praising the quality of Saucony and what they do for such a great price point. So let me know what you guys think about this Saucony sneaker. Again, this is the Saucony Foot Patrol Heritage of Jazz, Jazz 81, celebrating both the Foot Patrol 20th anniversary and the Saucony Jazz 81 40th anniversary. So check them out. Let me know what you think. I'll leave a link down below for you guys to copy if you like. There are a lot of different places, but again, wear what you like. Let me know if you like them, you don't like them, comments about them, things I maybe missed about them, because I know there's always some shooters, something hit and I always seem to miss, overlook. So let me know what you guys think, and until next time, see ya.